What's good, everybody? Welcome back to Pokemon Crystal. I am the Rajin Caucasian, and let's get this show started quite early here with the battle against a rocket. Well, not in this game, but in future games, a rocket boss. In this one, obviously, I think it's all just Rocket Grunt. But in the new version of with Heart Gold and Soul Silver, I believe this guy is Proton or something like that. They're all named after like spaceships sort of stuff. So I think maybe there's Jupiter. I think that may be in the 4th gen Diamond, Pearl, and Platinum. I think that's in those games, but other than that, I think it's like Rocket. Well, obviously rockets and stuff like that, but it's like Proton and all that sort of junk. So if I'm wrong on this one, don't hate me, or don't troll me, but that's just what I think it is. So it's been a few days. I know I promised a double episode, but I got kind of carried up in my business with all the school shit I've been having to do. So, but today I promise it's a Sunday, got plenty of time. Just have a little homework to do now, so I think I can get it done. I'm gonna try to get through at least the gym. Maybe, who knows, with only one battle left in this place, I can maybe get through the gym today in this episode. But if not, I'll definitely get through it in the next episode, which should be up today as well. I'd like to thank all the fans and all that stuff, just to keep watching, even though I know I didn't put up a video for a good month, but I got some pretty decent views on my last video, so I was pretty happy with that. Thought maybe you guys forgot about me. So as I'm taking smog after smog and licking all these coughings, which sounds kind of nasty, I think I figured out pretty much how to trade Pokemon. So once Stake evolves, and once I get Poliwag evolved into a Poliwhirl, and I get the King's Rock, Poliwhirl probably won't be in our party, or not Poliwhirl, but yeah, Poliwhirl, and then Politoed, which is what I hope to evolve it into. The Politoed won't be in our party for a while, and if I do catch a Scyther later on, it won't be a Scizor till after I beat the Elite Four, unless you guys want me to do some cheap tricks and get my Scizor quite early. Actually, though, in this game, it's almost better to have a Scyther, because I don't think the attack stat is too different. All it does, I think, is switch speed for defense and adds a steel typing. So other than that, I think we're okay. You see that boulder? Talking about Politoed, that boulder there, that's what we gotta move, and we gotta use Surf to get to the point where we can get the King's Rock, which is what we have to trade with Politoed on it for Politoed. So now he's just talking, he's like, thank you, and he gives us a lure ball, which it works better on Pokemon that you are fishing with the rod. So yeah, now he tells you that he makes balls from apricorns, which you can find everywhere in this game. I'll be coming back to this guy a lot. Oh, I was hitting a B too much. I'll come back to this guy a lot because I want, for later on when I go to catch Ho-Oh and Lugia, I want a lot of heavy balls, because in this game, actually I think I could get this white apricorn. Alright, I think there's no Dusk Ball in this game. I don't think there's a ball that's affected by being in a cave or nothing, anything like that, because I know that for 5th gen, I think that's actually better for catching Lugia over Ho-Oh. I know there's no heavy balls in Diamond, Pearl, and Platinum, which I wish there were, because it'd be better, I think, for catching Dialga, Palkia, and Giratina than it is catching them with Dusk Balls, which are by ipso facto the best balls to catch them with. But so, okay, I think we can get through the gym, because in this generation, the gym is much simpler than it is in Gen 5 or Gen 4. I'll probably use Stake a little bit here just to get him up, just because these gyms are so easy with bugs. And then a lot of people think that this was like a double battle, like, because I don't think they had twins like battle like this in the in 1st gen. So like they saw 2 people with Pokeballs and 2 Pokemon, and they're like, ooh, maybe they'll send out a second Pokemon, but that obviously doesn't happen till 3rd gen. So I know I thought this the first time I battled them. I don't know about many of you, but I just definitely thought this was going to be like a double. Oh, it's dark type, isn't it? Pop-ups. Are pop-ups going to be a theme during our shows? Hopefully not. Let's see here. So Lick, I guess. Go should do a ton of damage than this. Ooh, that actually is. Ooh, and the Paralyze. Parahacks. It probably does do, like, well, it didn't say anything super effective, but did quite a lot of damage. It might just be due to my level, advantage. But, so, I guess I'll give you guys some further updates on nights. Even though there's not too much, just still planning our big Super Smash Brothers tournament in our school auditorium. That's gonna be a big event. I'm working a lot on getting some more guys onto the channel here for you guys, so you guys can hopefully have daily videos, which should all be settled out by mid-October. So I think around mid-October you guys will have probably almost daily videos, just because right now we're doing tryouts for a lot of new people because we've gotten quite a lot of interest amongst our school. So we're just trying to see who's good at commentating and all that, and then they'll be given rights to the channel and stuff like that. Other than that, though, I don't think there's too much for us to talk about amongst nights. So, what's going on in the I guess I'll talk a little bit about what's going on in the Pokemon world lately. There's supposed to be some rumors going on about a new game. This is just what I'm hearing from, like, forums and Cerebi and stuff like that. Maybe they're already planning Gen 6, or I hope to God it's the remake for Ruby Sapphire, because that's obviously, as I stated quite a few times in the last episode, that is my favorite series. So, actually, I'm pretty impressed here with how Ghastly's Stake is handling all these bug Pokemon. He's doing pretty well. But after this, I think I'm just gonna go through it real quick with Kalava and Ember. Let's see here. Alright. So, I've been thinking lately, we're getting to the point where I'm getting into this game, we're starting to get lots of battles going on. I wanted to keep you guys interested though, and I know there's a lot of stuff going on, there's a lot of games out there. I'm thinking about possibly doing a side LP, or just throwing in like a side series, like a Nazi zombie series, or I don't know, I might throw in a special side LP of me doing some crazy game. And there is one particular game I'm thinking of that would only take like 8 episodes. I'd probably be done with it in about a day worth of recording, and it wouldn't be too difficult. And I'm not going to spoil it for you guys, but it's quite a good game. I'm just gonna let you know, it's not a game made by a if you count like a group of people as a well-known developer, then it's a good well-known developer. They've put a few games out, but overall, it's not a real well-known developer. They just, because there's multiple people within their company that make, well, not company, but their group that make games. And they made a game based on a movie that's based off an idiot that lives in New York, or San Francisco, who has a very slutty wife. And that's the game I plan on playing. It'll probably be, it could almost be the length of like 2 of my Prelude of the Chambered episodes. Now that we can get up to the point where we're at, like, we can do 20-minute videos, I can almost finish it in 2 videos. Well, actually, we can do infinite videos, like recording time videos now, so who knows, if I get a lot of positive feedback, if I get quite a few views going, and maybe people keep telling me, hey, we're kind of getting fed up with how slow you're moving on your Crystal LP, I'll maybe do a marathon episode of like an hour long. Just get that to the point where I'm up to like Ecruteak Gym, end it there, because you know what, it would be quite a challenge to just get all through there, and it just takes a while because there's a lot of stuff you have to do. You have to beat Goldenrod. I want to show you guys the bug catching contest. I might do an episode on the formula for the bug catching contest. I know now it's almost irrelevant because of the new gen out that introduced a new formula where Caterpies... Sorry about that, guys. I ran out of recording time. But, as I was saying, where Caterpies can beat Scizors and all that stuff, and it's just absolutely ridiculous, the new formula they made for the bug catching contest. But, I'll definitely do a bug catching contest. I might do a couple just to show you a couple of the prizes. And now here we fight a toughy Pokemon. I think, actually though, in the 5th or 4th gen remakes, I think this gym leader gets much easier. I don't think he carries a Beedrill anymore. I think he just carries the 2 Cocoon Pokemon and then a higher leveled Scyther. Ah, Fury Attack. Why don't you ever stop? Really? 5 times? 5 times. Oh well. An Ember should make quick work of you. And I think we're almost done with this. I don't know. I wasn't paying attention to how many Pokemon he has left. And I haven't played through this game in quite a while. That's kind of why I chose to play it, because it still was my favorite series for quite some time, and I haven't really... I played the remakes, but I think the overall that the original versions were better. I think they added too much story with the dancing girls and stuff. I like what they tried to do by adding more story. I think that the games could deserve more story, but I just think they did it in the wrong way with the wrong characters. I like, though, too, how they tried to bridge this into the current gen, where they brought Cynthia along and all that, and they actually made it so there was, like, new areas that... Oh, that wasn't even the gym leader? Oops, my bad. Okay, so now here we're on Bugsy. See, I blank out sometimes, so that's my bad. But here we go. Gym leader number 2. And here it is, the little tomboy. I'm pretty sure it's even though people have drawed, I don't know what the word is, him or her as a girl and a boy. I don't think anyone knows what its gender is, so we're just gonna call it an it, because I don't think it deserves anything more than it. So here it goes with its beastie level 14 Metapod. It's like, come on, dude. Did they think it'd be too hard by making it a Butterfree? I mean, I guess for people who chose Totodile, it would be kind of difficult, but it's like, not really. It's not like any Pokemon. Maybe for those that chose Bayleaf, it'd be kind of difficult, because, you know, Bug beats Grass, but it's like, they don't really get any good Bug moves, and there's no real good Bug moves out there until the next gen when Bug Buzz comes out. So, I don't really think they were thinking when they designed this gym leader, because it's like, look, 2 done, 2 Embers, 2 down. He's proving less of a challenge than his last gym trainee. And here comes the Scyther, which we'll quickly dispose of, as long as it doesn't hit us too hard. But maybe this Ember can get a crit for us. Come on, boy. Wow, that's actually very little damage for what I was expecting it. Fury Cutter. I didn't do too much. So let's hit it with one more Ember and finish this battle. And there we go. There is gym leader number 2. We are now an 1/8 of the way done with the total gyms, and we're 2/8 of the way done, which is a quarter of the way done with the Johto gyms. What do you get from the high badge? If you have it, Pokemon to level 20 will obey you, even traded ones. Pokemon that know cut will be able to use it outside of battle. Here, I also want you to have this. I think he gives you U-turn in the 4th gen, which is such a better TM. But here he gives you Fury Cutter, which, you know what, isn't too bad. But it's like, it's okay. If you keep using it though in succession, it gets stronger. I don't know what's the max power it can go up to, but I think it does get pretty strong. I think it at least gets above 150 base power once you use it like 5 times in a row. So, next time, we face someone from our past.